Alright, so that's just gone 9 o'clock. Getting ready up. Alright, that should be better. Yeah. Alright, that should be better. Now, I hope. Alright, everyone's riding up, that's a good sign. Alright, I think it's better now. Alright. I wonder who the first person out the garage is going to be. Right, so the bottom 5 will be eliminated in this session. So So the first person out of the garage is Oliver V2. Is it? No, there's someone ahead of him actually. It's Buzz Lightyear. Bud Lightyear. I can't. It's a bit blurry for me right now, so. He cuts the whole of the chicane. Alright, first person to ride on board with will be him on his lap. Alright, as he starts his first flying lap of Q1. Down the main straight he goes. Oh, is that going to get in his way? Oh, that was close. He's backed off his lap already. That could have almost been a massive crash. And now we go to Oliver, who's also had his lap invalidated, which is not the best, and behind them is the Ferrari of... I can't even pronounce that. Right, this is going to be the first person to set a lap in Q1, unless he gets his lap invalidated, but hopefully not. Into turn 10 he goes now. Keep it nice and clean. Don't go wide at all. Into turn 11 now. Keeping it super clean through there. Right. Now into turn 14 and quickly into turn 15, the final corner of the lap, foot to the floor, and it's a 1 minute 30.689 everyone's trying to aim for. It's now his teammate behind him. Can he beat it? The answer is yes, he can, by 3/10 of a second. Ghost goes fastest with a 1 minute 30.342. Who's next on the track? We're looking at Mr. No. We're looking at, I think it's Matt. To cross the line, he splits the Ferraris with a 1 minute 30.401, as the Haas was on a slow lap and he goes P4. We're looking at Bud Lightyear now, who's on his lap, going into... So, no, he's not on his lap, he's backed off. Who are we looking at now? Is it the Haas? He's going to start his lap now. Is the McLaren of Owen the Goat on his lap? Yes, he is. Where's his lap's been invalidated already. So the next person to cross the line, by the looks of it, will be the AlphaTauri of Oliver. And this lap puts him P4 with a 1 minute 31.101. So as things stand, it's Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Haas and Haas. But Mr. Noah goes fastest with a 1 minute 30.098. That's a good lap from Mr. Noah. And the next person to cross the line is going to be Bud Lightyear by the looks of it. Keep it clean through the final corner of the lap, turn 15. He doesn't keep it right to the outside like all the other drivers do, but he goes P4 with a 1 minute 30.521. A good lap from the Alpine driver. And the Haas of Phase Popke goes fastest with a 129.5. That's 5 tenths faster than anyone else. And now to the line comes his teammate. Oh, he's not set a lap. We're now looking at Fred, who's on his lap. He seemed to have a decent middle sector as he now goes through the final corner. It's a foot to the floor. It's a 1 minute 30.167, which puts him up into P3. A good lap from the Alfa Romeo. As the Haas Martinez comes to the line now, it's a 1 minute 30.573 and puts him P7 behind Bud Lightyear. Decent lap from the Haas driver. We're now looking at the Mercedes. Where can he put his car? He goes third fastest with a 1 minute 31.4, and his teammate goes second fastest, 2 tenths off P1 with a 129.777. Good lap there. EFE Dams now comes to the line, and his lap has been validated before. It's the Ferrari of... he's going to start his lap. You know what, let's ride on board with the Ferrari on his lap. Into turn 1 he goes nice and clean, don't go too wide until he's already went wide and got his lap invalidated. Not the start he was wanting. As Effie Dams is retired, looks like he's out of qualifying. Can we hop onto the Ferrari to see what's happened with him? Has he spun it, or we're looking? Oh, I think he's just retired by the looks of it. Not good, not good. Alright, I'm gonna go on board with just not Jordan 07 in the... I forgot what car that is, Aston Martin, but his lap has been invalid. There's not many other drivers on laps, but everyone's going to be probably coming out again for the second run. Is Josh on his lap? Yes, he is. As Ghost has just retired in the garage. Okay, I see why. It'll take a bit. Well, that could be a bit risky. He could get knocked out. Oh, Josh doesn't have that best. It wasn't that clean there. He did go quite wide. Oh, and he's backed off of his lap. It looks like there's other drivers onto their laps now. I think not. Jordan's onto his next lap. Let's ride on board with him, shall we? Fastest sector 1. Let me get Gap to leader for now. Alright. Alright. Into turn 9. Now keep it nice and clean. Oh, and he's lost it. And he's spun. Has he hit the barrier? There's someone else right next to him of the Williams who just spun in front of him. Did that distract? Not Jordan. Possibly. But he'll still get his banker lapping until, if he does finish this lap, but I don't think he's got enough fuel to do so. He's been out for a couple of laps now. The AlphaTauri. Should we ride on board with the AlphaTauri? Why not? He's going to start his lap. He's 9 tenths off the leader. That Ferrari almost got in his way as he came down the straight. Into turn 2 now. Keep it nice and clean. Oh, he's backed off. He's went a bit wide and got his lap invalidated again. Are we ever going to get someone to ride on board with? Here we go. Owen the Goat. Can he get a good lap time in? Let's see. Keep it nice and clean for turn 1 and 2, which he does. Into turn 3 now we go. Keep it clean. Into turn 4 and into turn 5. You have to keep it, don't go too wide there. He's 37 milliseconds off through sector 1. And he opens up his DRS on the big long straight. And into turn number 8 they go. Keep it nice and clean. Has he backed off? It looks like it, but I think he's still continuing. I don't know if he made a mistake. Yep, he's backed off, I think. 1 second off. I think he's made a big mistake somewhere. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see. It looked like he backed off and he goes wide. This is not a clean lap from Owen the Goat, is it? Who else is now on a lap? Bud Lightyear. The Ferrari is right. Should we try ride on board with the Ferrari, see if he can get a lap in while spectating? Yep, Ghost did retire in the pits. I thought he did, and he did. And keep it nice and clean. Ghost's teammate now. Will he keep it clean? We see a lot of drivers going wide there, but he's up on his lap time by over 1/10 of a second. It seems to be alright right now. But with DRS enabled on the main straight, not main straight, one of the main straights, I don't know. Has he backed off? It looks like it. No, he hasn't. But now he's gonna come into turn number 10. He fastest sector 2. This is a very good lap from the Ferrari. Into turn 11, into turn 12 coming up. Keep it nice and clean. You don't want to go too wide at all, otherwise you get your lap invalidated and you lose a lot of time. But into turn 14 he goes, and into turn 15 now. What's his lap time going to be as he puts his foot to the floor? It's going to be a decent lap by the sounds of it. It's a 1:30.163, 5 times off on his previous lap time, and he goes 6th fastest. A good lap time from the Ferrari. Alright, who's onto a lap now? Is anyone on a lap? On the go? No. Oh, he spun it. By the looks of it, with 1:57 left of the session, it looks like... Oh, is this not Jordan going to go in his lap? Let's see. The Red Bull of TSM Duffy has not even put a lap in. I think it's going to be too late for him to put a lap in now. But we're going to ride on board with not Jordan. He can get out of the bottom 5 easily. I'm sure he can. But he's going to start by doing turn 1 and 2. Beautiful. And into turn number 3 now. And to sector 1 is a decent sector 1. Fastest for sector 1. That's quite good. If he can keep this momentum through the rest of the lap, he can get through into Q2. But now, into turn number 8 he goes. Oh, he almost lost the rear by the looks of it. Into turn number 9. Last flying lap, he did spin it there. But he's gonna keep it flat. Fastest through sector 2. Is this gonna be P1 and Q1? Let's find out. As he goes into turn number 10, into turn 11, and into turn 12 he goes. Keep it nice and tidy. Don't go wide. He does it amazingly. And then into turn 14, the ultimate corner of the lap. Hits the apex beautifully and on the power. And not Jordan. 07 goes P8 and out of the bottom 5, and he's through into Q2. Alright, so the 3 drivers that got eliminated in Q1 was TSM Duffy, who did not set a lap in the Red Bull. Then EFE Dams, I don't know why he didn't set a lap. He did spin, and I don't know if that was to do with his DNF. And then Dylan in the Williams, who was 2 attempts off getting into Q2, but that's his quali over. A lot of people did invalidate the laps. Some people sped in pit lane. Yeah, so you can see Dams did retire with terminal damage. That probably means he spun it and lost a wheel or his front wing. But we can go into Q2 now. I don't know what's happening. Just waiting for everyone to load, I think. Alright, we can get Q2 underway here at the France. So all eyes are on the top 10. As it looks like the Alpha Terrier Mercedes coming out first. It looks like it's... Alright, let's go on board with... who should we go on board with? Phase Poke, I think, would be the ideal one. Who's leading the pack for Q2. Alright. What's your guys' predictions? Who's tuning into the stream? What's your predictions for the Q? Who's gonna get pole? Who is gonna get pole? That's the main question. Who do you think is gonna get pole? Put in the comment section, and let's see if anyone's right. Oh, and Phase Popke has spun it, and now it's the one of the AlphaTaris as has he validated this and next lap? No. So alright. Here comes the AlphaTari, fastest for Sector 1, obviously. Onto the main straight now he goes, and he's gonna go into turn number 8 now. Is he gonna do this perfect? Let's find out. Oh, he cuts it out, and he's got his lap invalidated, and he's spun it. Now we're gonna look onto the Ferrari of Ghost, who right now is gonna set the banker lap in Q2. Hopefully do it nice and cleanly. Alright. France. Alright, into turn number 14, into the final corner, turn 15. Get the foot to the floor as soon as possible, but try not to spin or go wide. As Ghost sets the banker lap, it's a 1 minute 31.666, and he is on the medium tyre, as Oliver goes 2 times faster on the softs, as the other Ferrari goes 50 milliseconds faster than Oliver. So once again, it's the AlphaTauri splitting the Ferraris. Well, it's the other way around, those Ferrari splitting, but oh, and the Devil goes fastest with a 129.505, and he's on the soft tyres when both Ferraris are going on the medium compound, so nice strategy there. We're gonna hop on board. Oh, and Buzz Lightyear, I'm pretty sure he's just testing out strategies on the intermediate, like setups. It looks of it, or what's he doing? I'm guessing that's what he's doing, but anyway. But we're gonna, who's next across the line? Is it Ash is Cringe is next across the line, but then Ghost is on another lap, and this lap puts him P3 ahead of Oliver and behind his teammate. They are very good laps from the Ferraris on the mediums, as he's 40 milliseconds behind his teammate. Let's go like alright, what's on that? Alright, as Ash is Cringe goes P2 on the mediums, 9 times faster than the Ferraris on the mediums. A good lap from Ash. Are we gonna go hop on board with Not Jordan? Is he on a good lap? He's just starting his lap. Mr. Noah is on his lap through the final couple of corners. Now into the final corner, foot to the floor. What's this lap going to be? It's going to put him P4 ahead of the Ferraris, 2 times behind Ash, who's also in the mediums. Good lap from Noah, as he puts his Aston Martin up into P4. And let's go on board. No, we won't go on board. It's not Jordan. Who can we go on board with? Let's go on board with. Is this person? Is a Mercedes on a lap? You know what? Let's go on a lap with. Let's see, shall we? Owen just started his lap. Let's go on board with Owen and watch his lap. Ooh, that was almost got his lap invalidated, but it's all clean so far. He's done sector 1 perfect. He goes a wee bit wider than he wants there, but he's going to keep it as clean as possible. He is on the mediums, so if he can get third, that'd be amazing. But that really depends. Anyway, let's go on board. Alright, Sector 2 now has about to come. Alright, on the go. Who's got a couple more corners to do. Into turn number 14 he goes, the ultimate corner of the lap. And into turn 15, the final corner of the lap. It's foot to the floor as FaZe Popke goes fastest with a 129.3 on the softs. And on the go goes 11th, 2.2 seconds behind FaZe Popke on the softs. So, oh no, keep out the barriers. Oh, that was a close one from Owen the GOAT. He's not really the GOAT, is he? If he's spinning it like that, is he? Alright, I'm gonna hop on board now with... Who's next to go and I'll finish his lap? Oh, it's Martinez who goes P4 on softs. 7 attempts behind his teammate. Bud Lightyear still on those inters. What's he up to? Normally you do a lap, not the whole session. Alright, who are we gonna go on board with? Matt. What can he do in his AlphaTauri? Or Tori, whatever you want to put it. Into turn number 13. Into turn number 14, the ultimate corner of the lap. Into the final corner now. Hits the apex perfectly, and it's foot to the floor for Matt to see where this lap puts him. Well, he puts it P8. That's not the best of laps, is it? But saying that, he's all the medium runners. He is third of all the medium runners, but I do expect most of the medium runners to come onto the softs than now. But both Ferraris are coming back on softs. Mediums they couldn't really go back on mediums because they'd be in risk of getting knocked out because they're in P9 and 10. Because Ghost is the driver at risk, as Popke has retired from the session, but he should be comfortably, I can't speak, into Q2, no Q3, the top 10 shootout, as Bud Lightyear has blown his chances, basically. He has to come into the pits now to pit for the softs. He's only going to get one lap of racing. Well, one hot lap, should I put it. Come on, he's gonna pit. He better surely pit. Yeah, he does end up pitting. Both Ferraris are on a lap. On board with Ghost, who is the driver at risk at the moment. Can he get himself up the order? Surely this lap could maybe put him top 5 ahead of all the other medium runners. But we'll see. We'll see. Into turn number 13 now. Into turn 14 he goes, the ultimate corner of the lap. And it's going to be foot to the floor of the final corner now. Where is this lap going to put him? It's going to put him approximately in position number 4. Ahead of all the other medium runners. who's been on the mediums anyway. A tenth behind P3. Good lap from Ghost, who should be securely... Can I speak these days? No, not really. But he should be into Q3 now, as now on board with Mr. Noah. What's this lap gonna be like? But I do think the other Ferrari is on a lap out of the final corner now. Keep it nice and tidy. Number 66 crosses the line now and he goes P6. 6 tenths behind his teammate. Well, that might not make it into Q3. Yeah, I don't think he is. You'd basically have to be in like 129 to basically have a very secure chance of getting into Q3. But I feel like he might get knocked out here. But anyway, Mr. Noah, who's also still on his lap. Is he on his lap still? Has he backed off? Sounded like it. But at the same time, he doesn't. It sounded like he lifted off, but he didn't. No, he didn't lift off. Into the final corner now, foot to the floor. Will he go ahead of the Ferrari of V8K? Will he? Yes, he does. He goes P4 ahead of Ghost, a tenth ahead of Ghost. A good lap from Mr. Noah there. We're now going to be on board with the Alpine of Bud Lightyear, who's about to start his lap on the mediums. This is, I don't know who decided this to go in mediums, but that's a very bold decision from the Alpine driver of Bud Lightyear. And he's out of qualifying, as he's had his lap invalidated now. But who can dislodge V8K of his Q3 appearance? Ash's Cringe is on a very good lap. Both AlphaTauris are on good laps, so he could get knocked out here. Alright, here comes Ash's Cringe to the line. Now, wait, hold up. Matt is about to cross the line. No, his teammate is. Does he go ahead? Yes, he does. He goes P9. That should make him into Q2. But that might not be enough, though, as Ash's Cringe out of the final corner now. What's this lap going to put him? It's position 2. 1.5 tenths off P1 in Q2. And V8K is out of qualifying, as Matt pushes Oliver out. So, there you have it. All the drivers are out is Bud Lightyear, Owen the Goat, Josh, V8K, and Olivia. They're all out. Oliver, sorry, I keep on saying that. They're all out of Q2. And time for the top 10 shootout. And it's time for Q3 here at France. It's both Hassies leaving the garages at the same time. They're the only two cars on track right now. But both Mercedes are now coming out as well. Alright. I wonder who's got a chance of pole. We have one AlphaTauri and one Ferrari into Q3, and then we've got the two Mercedes, two Aston Martins, two Hassies, and two Alfa Romeos also. Alright, we're gonna ride on board with FaZe Pop K. Who starts his flying lap now. Oh, and FaZe Pop K has Alright, here comes the sun. Na, na, na. Alright, riding on board. Who's gonna cross the line first? I think it's going to be not Jordan, no. Alright, who's going to set the first lap? I think it's going to be Ghost in the Ferrari, who's had fastest sector 2. Didn't see a sector 1, but he's been flying throughout qualifying. Alright, as the Mercedes has the fastest lap of a 1 minute 29.4. Alrighty, now Martinez and Devil are both two drivers that have not set a lap in Q3 yet. Who's the next to cross the line? Oh, he's coming into the pits now. Alright. So as things stand, the Mercedes of TRX is on pole. Unless someone can deny him of P1 in qualifying. Alright. Alright. Alright, so Ghost is out quite early for his second flying lap. But, we'll see what he can do. P3 right now. Currently, oh, wrong thing. Currently 5 tenths behind P1. I wonder if he can do something on this next flying lap. Alright. There's one other driver and it's Devil on his outlap. You have to be quite careful as everyone else is coming out the pits already. He could get blocked potentially around. Anyway, we'll ride on board with on Devil. Alright. Yeah. We need... It's quite competitive actually. Oh, that was a close one. He cut so much of that corner there. Anyway. Fastest for sector 1, he went, oh, not the best through there. He went a wee bit wide as the Aston Martin gets out his way. And then into this tricky braking zone. Turn number 8. Hopefully doesn't go too wide. This could be a very good lap from Devil. Let's see what he can do. Fastest sector 2 as well. He could do him for pole position here. If he keeps this final sector as clean as possible and as fast as possible. Into turn number 12. Into turn 13 we go. And last but not least, the penultimate corner of the lap. And it's put to the floor on the main straight now. Where's this lap going to put him? His first lap of Q3 and more than likely his last. And he goes fastest by 1/10 of a second. A 1:29.342. Can anyone else beat him here this afternoon? His teammate could possibly. But so could anyone actually. Everyone's got a chance here. As a phase pop K. Oh, this is amazing teamwork here actually. Look at this. I would have personally moved to the other side if you're letting him pass, but right now it's looking quite good. As Marquez gave FaZe Popke an amazing slipstream, FaZe Popke could be on a chance of pole position here. It's a clean lap so far as he hits turn 12 we go and into turn 13 now. Keep it as clean as possible. And it's fifth floor. What's this lap going to be? It's fastest by 0.3 of a second. He was almost into the 128s. The first driver he would have been the first driver to get into the 128s, but he missed out by 35 milliseconds. But that's going to be a difficult lap time to beat, as it's the AlphaTauri of Matt now, who's this. Ash's Cringe is the next driver actually, sorry about that. Into the final corner now. It's pedal to the metal. As he crosses the line now, and it's P4 for Ash. A good lap from him. And the next person cross the line. It's not Jordan who's caused a yellow flag. That's not good. But it's his teammate now of Mr. Noah that could be doing something right now. It's flat out to the line. What's this going to be? Is it going to be pole? No, it's not. It's P3. It's the second row of the grid. And who can beat him? Fred is not on a lap. Martinez now, who's on his lap. Where's he gonna be compared to his teammate? He crosses the line now, and it's P9, 1 second off his teammate. And FaZe Popke is on pole position for the French Grand Prix. It's Devil alongside him on the front row. So the predicted strategy for everyone is pit lap 8 or 7, depending on what laps you did. But you can see Red Bull have had a shocker so far. Alright. As JH just missed out on getting in. Alright. Alright. As we just wait for everyone to line up on the grid now. Hopefully there's no carnage. Hopefully everyone gets through safely. As the last car on the grid lines up. Now. As we go to 5, red lights, it's lights out and away we go. That's Mr. Noah, who did not get away, he stalled on the grid. It's Phase Popkey from Devil, there's yellow flags, it's Mr. Noah tumbling down the order. Oh, and the goat's made a couple of positions and Fred has spun it. Oh, and that's a massive accident for the Doughboy, the Red Bull. That could be a safety car possibly, but it's Phase Popkey from Devil, from TRX, Ash's Cringe, not Jordan, Martinez, Ghost, Matt, Oliver, and V8K is your top 10 so far. As that is Martinez trying to make a move on not Jordan. Does he make the move? Yes, he does. Into turn number 8. Alright, so the Doughboy has DNF, Mr. Noah stalled on the grid, Dylan spun it, so did Fred, so it's not good from them so far. As we start lap 2 now, it's Phase Popkey, Devil, and P2 6 times behind already. Phase Popkey's making up ground. As is anyone coming into the pits with wing damage, you'd expect one person to get wing damage, but anyway, it's about 7 times. Phase Popkey is just extending his lead in every single corner, but Devil's gaining some time on the main straight. Is he using any of his ERS? Phase Popkey has used a lot more ERS than the people behind him. As not Jordan, not Jordan spun it. He has spun it. Keep it out the barrier, Jordan. Don't hit the barrier, please. And he does keep it out the barrier. From P6 to P7. No, P6 to P15. Alright. Sector, yellow flag sector 1. As already, Matt in the AlphaTauri has a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. That's a very early time penalty. Very early, actually. You'd expect them only to come in and thingy later on, but anyway. As both AlphaTauris have penalties now. Alright. But Phase Pop K, why is the timing's not showing? That's a shame. But it looks like alright. As there's some moves on it. Here's Owen the Goat. If he pulled that move off, he'd definitely be crowned the GOAT if he pulled that move off, but he just couldn't right there. TSM. Alright. As we might have another commentator. But anyway. Anyway, back to the race. Phase Pop K is 2 times behind, 3 times, 4 times behind Devil now, who got overtaken a lap ago now. We could not see that, sadly, we were doing stuff, but I think Phase Pop K could get him back though. And he takes the lead again from Devil. Fred spun it, sadly. But, well, it's Phase Pop K from Devil from TRX. Ash's Cringe is falling behind a lot. As that could have been a warning. And Martinez just behind Ash. They're all right. There's a wee group of them. Ash, Martinez and Ghost. As TSM Duffy gets another 3-second time penalty. But there could be a move here. Martinez. Alright. Around the outside he goes. Oh, that got super close between Ghost and Martinez. There might be another move. Anyway, oh, this might be a move on board. With Martinez we go. Can he pull the move on Ash's Cringe around the outside? Is there any contact made? No, just no. No contact made. As they're side by side into turn number 10. Can he keep it? Ash's Cringe just stays ahead. Wait. Wait. So I'm doing something. 2 6. We can kind of see a wee bit. I'm just sorting something out for the commentating. As Popkey is into the pits, does he have wing damage or not? We did not see any damage done. So is Devil. This is the pit stop window now open. Oh, wrong. Alright. Alright, so can Ghost get past? Let's see. I don't know what's happening here. Alright. Oh, this is a move from Ghost. Ash's cringe has been passed. Hello? Pass, alright. Both Asses pitted. That's the reason why they're so far down. Alright, so Ghost. Both Ferraris are getting DRS. Don't know. Oh, there's yellow flags, final sector. It looks like on the goat. No! The goat has spun it. That can't be good. Owen the goat has lost many positions. That's disappointing from him. Not Jordan now. Sets the fastest lap of the races. He's got a 3-second time penalty as well. Alright. Oh, this might be a change of lead out in front. They are both on the mediums. So, well, the leader's on the mediums. A Ghost is on the mediums, and alright. Alright, so as things stand, wait, I've got to wait till I'm needing to get this done quickly. Alright. As now, alright, we should have a second commentator any minute now. Come on, this should surely work. But now, as Ghost does pit, alright, hello? Alright, hi. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, and there's a safety car deployed. As Dylan has smashed it into the barriers by the looks of it. Alright, JH, can you hear me? Have you included your audio in the party? Oh. Twitch, yeah. Hey, actually, a safety car. Wait, is it working now? Can you do it now, or? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Am I appearing offline? I just made this account like 2 minutes ago. I don't know, because it says I'm appearing online, so. Nah. Alright. Okay, okay. So this will bunch up the whole entire field now. Does it let you know? Or? Yeah. I don't know why it doesn't work. Okay. Alright. So this should bunch up the whole entire field. Alright. Oh, they're going awfully slow. A lot slower than I expected them to. As the safety car will probably be in at the end of next lap. We can see what everyone's going on to now. The Facebook's on the mediums. Let me quickly get that up. And then Devil's on the hards, and then VK is on the softs. I don't understand why, because they'd have to make another pit stop, unlike the medium and hard runners. So I think they're gonna miss out. Okay, anyway. Let's ignore Discord right now. Alright, as Josh is into the pits. Alright, he has pitted, alright. Makes sense, he's pitted onto the softs. Yeah. Alright. So, how many drivers are on the hards? 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the rest are on. The ones on softs and the rest are on mediums. Alright, wait 2 secs, guys. I'm just trying to get this other commentator sorted. Safety car in this lap, and that's a lot of dancing cars. Alright, does it let you this time now? Or? Ooh, this is gonna get close. As Base Popke goes away, trying to get a gap from the Mercedes behind him. We can now see a lot of cars. Has any cars go wide? The Ferrari went a wee bit wide there. But as these yellow flags, and no, not Jordan, has spun it once again. That's not good, is it? Testing. Yeah. Yeah, I checked that. It's on 100. It's on. So, don't know what's wrong. Just it's the what Xbox account or the Grizzly Bear one. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just saying I'm not commentating again, so. Everyone on the Discord saying I'm terrible and there's no point, so. Yeah. Anyway. Face Popke has a 1.6 second lead over the Ferrari behind him, and the Dams is into the pits. As TSM Duffy gets another 3-second time penalty, brings his total up to 9, I believe. Yeah. 1.6 seconds out in front is Face Popke from the Ferrari of V8K. I don't know. I don't think so. Alright. Oh, my F1's crashed, I think. Oh, I've been disconnected. I've been disconnected. What a shame. Yeah. No, it doesn't like me. You able to give me an invite? He's appearing offline for me. Alright, thank you. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we're back in. Let me get my stuff back up. Alright, so let's hop on board with the leader who might be making another pit stop this race. We do not know yet. And as Duffy does get himself another 3-second time penalty, brings his total up to 12 seconds, I believe. Yeah. So as Josh gets his first 3-second time penalty, Ghost has a 3-second time penalty. Yellow flags. It's Mr. Noah. It's a bad day for the Aston Martins. Alright. Okay. Alright, guys, I want leader. So 3 seconds, he's extending his gap out front. B8K will probably make another pit stop again. I'm sure. But there's some drivers behind that are hunting some good points. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Duffy trying to get past Martinez. Can he make the move? He's moving around. Can he make the move? Is he going to send it down the inside as both Ferraris do switch places? As they're side by side, they make a bit of contact. As they did make a bit of contact, but Martinez does stay ahead. TSM Duffy gets another 3-second time penalty, bringing his total up to 15 seconds. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working either. As the Ferraris change positions once again. As Ash's Cringe gets his first 3-second time penalty and gets overtaken by Bud Lightyear. Alright. As the gap from Phase Popkey is already 4 seconds. As there's another yellow flag, it's TSM Duffy who's spun it, and That's his race ruined with his 15 seconds time penalty. Alright, not Jordan is into the pits by the looks of it. I think he's going to be pitting, but Ash's Cringe has been gets past Bud Lightyear. Bud Lightyear is trying to get past him once again. Going into turn 10 any minute now, as Ash's Cringe gets ahead, as TSM Duffy gets another 3-second time penalty, and he's up to 18 seconds. Alright. As V8K is into the pits now. Hopefully it's a nice fast pit stop. Into the pits, wheels off, wheels on, and he's away. So here's your leader. We haven't seen much of him. Currently extending his gap to the car behind. Bud Lightyear gets his other penalty. Alright. Oliver 44 seconds behind the leader. He's not had the best of races. Alright, as Oliver gets another 3-second time penalty, he brings his total up to 9. I don't understand how people get 18 seconds, doesn't make sense, but... Over with all the go. He's under pressure from Mr. Noah. Can Mr. Noah get past in before the corner arrives? No, he cannot. As Duffy gets another 3-second time penalty. And out in front we go. We've both Mercedes could swap positions here. Is anyone gonna make a move? By the looks of it, it's a no. As there's a yellow flag, it is not Jordan, it's a disaster. No, is it not Jordan? No, it's not Jordan, it's Mr. Noah who spun it once again. And he's lost his front wing this time. As FaZe Popke, the race leader, gets another 3-second time penalty. Oh, and then he goes super wide for good measure because of his front wing damage. This is not a good race for Red Bull or McLaren or Aston Martin so far. But anyway, is there going to be any more overtaking? Oh, here comes Fred on Bud Lightyear. Can he make his move? No, he cannot. As Mr. Noah is last. Yeah, I can hear you. Mm. Yeah, yeah. I'm not going to do commentating again. Oh, not Jordan's out. Nah, can't be bothered. Yeah. But as things stand, FaZe Popk is going to win the French Grand Prix. Sorry? Daffy is pitting, yes. He might be going for the fastest lap to try take it off. Who's got it right now? Not Jordan. He has to improve by over a second now. But he's got 21 seconds of time penalties. And Oliver's right behind him. Yeah. When I'm winning a C as well, so. They put me in Div 3 and then I get like taken out and I get blamed for it, then I'm not allowed to race anymore. I'm gonna complain to Plage though, see what he says about it. And yeah, Bud Lightyear is in the pits with wing damage. No, he doesn't. He's going for the fastest lap attempt. Yeah. He was... Yeah. Yeah. As TSM Duffy gets past the dams. As Mr. Noah sets the fastest lap of the race on the softs, it's a 1:32.2. But there's 5 laps remaining already. This race has flown by. Both Mercedes are in good points, both on the podiums, as Martinez gets another penalty as Ghost is in the point. Ghost has pitted for the soft tyres, trying to steal that fastest lap back. He didn't originally have it. It was originally held by not Jordan. Now it's held by Mr. Noah. As there might be a move. They're side by side and he just lets them past for P8. Don't know why. Don't know why. Don't know why, don't know why. But Dams could get past. Oh no, I can do that right. Ooh. Oh, and the goat of F1 is trying to make a move. Oh, that got very close. Is any other moves gonna happen? As Josh lets Matt past for the DRS and he gets his second time penalty of the race. Fred, as Bud Lightyear sets a 1 minute 31.3, that's a very good lap. But here comes Fred, can he get past Ash? Down the main straight, he's gaining. I think they're just going to invert the cars here. No, it's not enough. Yeah. Duffy hasn't had the best day in the office. 24 second time penalties, out of the points. And his teammate is out. Yes, they are going into another DRS zone. Can Fred get past? That's the main question. Gaining and gaining, no, he can't get past yet. Yes, exactly that. Dams gets another time penalty, brings his total up to 6. As FEA Dams came into the pits and retired from the session. Dams has also left the session. Yup, he's a very angry man, Dams. As there might be a move with both Mercedes, they're right next to each other. Never yellow flag, no, that's just ooh, then this might be a three-way fight. Is he gonna make a move? No, he's not. As the leader gets another 3-second time penalty, and as things stand, he'll get demoted down to P3. It'll be a 1-2 for Mercedes. Only if you got that a wee bit later, but it's not that. Yes, I missed the Alfa Romeo switching positions. Is he gonna make a move? No, he's not. Yeah. Final lap to pull that one off. As FaZe Popke will, as things stand, will get demoted down into P3. As Mr. Noah is in the pits. Yes, it would be. Yes. Oh, but Fred has got a 6 second time penalty, so Ash could get promoted up to P4 here. Yes, I think he will. Yes. That'd be very good. Yeah. We can see Ash is quite good through this sector. Oh, he's super far back. Trying to force Fred into an error here. Yes, this is how the race is going to finish. I think right now, possibly if Ash gains 5 attempts for the rest of this lap, he'll get a podium. No, he won't actually. Never mind. I'm being stupid. He's got a penalty. He gave it a little spin as Devil comes to the line to win the French Grand Prix. Popke has spun it a couple of times now. Oh, Popke ran out of fuel. It's Devil from TRX and Ash is cringe. Gets on the podium and Fred gets P4. A very good day for Alfa Romeo. Then it's both Hashes in 5th and 6th who were looking like they were going to win this race, but just did not come to them in the end. Owen, the GOAT, finishes in P10. But that's it for this race. 3 more drivers to cross the line. Yeah, as he's pushing for the fastest lap from Bud Light here. Yep, Noah's going for fastest lap. Is he gonna get it? Yep. Will he get this fastest lap? That's the main question. He crosses the line. Does he steal the fastest lap from Bud Lightyear? He does take it. Well done, Mr. Noah. Well, that's your top 10. Devil, TRX, Ash's Cringe, Fred, Martinez, Fake Pop K, Josh, V8K, Matt, Own the Goat, and then the people that didn't score a point was Bud Lightyear, Duffy, Oliver, Ghost, Mr. Noah, EFE Dams, DNF, so did not Jordan, Dylan and the Dobos. And I'm just saying, JH needs a seat. He needs a seat. Give him a seat. That almost bet. Oh, I'm never doing that again.